My girlfriend wasn't able to attend the graduation ceremony because she's sick. Turns out, she was clapping my dad behind my back. Man, graduation day was supposed to be this epic celebration, you know? But damn, life has a funny way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it. So there I was, strolling through the sea of caps and gowns, thinking it's just another day in the hood. But then, where the heck is Ashley? She's my ride or die, my partner in crime, and she wasn't there to witness the moment I grabbed the diploma. I started texting her like a maniac, wondering if she's stuck in traffic or something. And then, bam! She hits me with this text saying she's snuggled up in bed because of the flu. Classic Ashley, always catching something. But I shrugged it off, thinking, well, at least I can snag an extra cookie at the after party without her around. Fast forward to the post-graduation shenanigans. I'm shaking hands with Jibby, my artsy-fartsy teacher, talking about life, dreams, and all that deep stuff. I had this whole future planned out in my head, man. Little did I know, my plans were about to get nuked from orbit. So, I strolled back home, trying to be low-key, 2 hours earlier than I told Ashley. And guess what I find? My old man, the guy I looked up to, doing the horizontal mambo with Ashley. In our freaking living room. Stoic is an understatement, bro. I felt like my entire world was doing the cha-cha on a tightrope. Ashley scrambling after me, yelling, "Jack, it's not what it looks like. Spare me, seriously." I hop in my car, giving my dad the death stare, and floor it out of there. Speeding through the streets, trying to outrun the truth. Called up Jasper, my homie from way back, spilled my guts about the Love Shack betrayal. He tells me to crash at his place, and I'm grateful as hell. Reach 110 Sunshine Road, tears streaming down my face like I'm in some cheesy movie. Jasper, being the real MVP, wraps me in this bro hug, saying it's not the end of the world. We talk for hours, dissecting the affair like we're detectives on a crime scene. What should I do next? Dump her? Ditch my old man? My phone buzzes off the hook with apologies and desperate pleas to come back. Jasper, the wise sage, tells me not to respond. Clear your head, man, he says, and I buy into that idea. So, I sit there, contemplating my messed up love life, wondering how I got stuck in this soap opera. Life's a trip, ain't it? Days turned into nights, and I found myself on Jasper's couch, surrounded by pizza boxes and empty soda cans. It was like my own little fortress of solitude, and honestly, I needed the time to process everything. But you know, life doesn't wait around for you to catch up. As the days rolled on, I couldn't escape the barrage of messages and calls from both Ashley and my old man. They were apologizing, begging for forgiveness, acting like they could hit the reset button on this colossal mess. But Jasper, he's the Yoda of the suburbs, told me to stay strong, to let the storm pass before I made any decisions. One evening, as I was zoning out to the TV, Jasper dropped some wisdom on me. He said, "Jack, you don't have to decide anything right now. Take your time, figure out what you want. You're the captain of your ship, man." And damn, did that hit home. But I couldn't shake the feeling of betrayal. The image of my dad and Ashley, the two people I trusted the most, in that compromising position haunted my thoughts. I decided I needed some fresh air, a break from the four walls that had become my refuge. I took a walk around the neighborhood, headphones blasting music to drown out the chaos in my mind. It was then that I stumbled upon this little park, hidden away from the drama of my life. The swings creaked as the wind gently pushed them, and I found myself a quiet bench. I let out a sigh, watching the sun dip below the horizon. That's when Jasper's words echoed in my head, "You're the captain of your ship." It was time to take control, to steer this ship away from the wreckage. Eventually, I mustered the courage to confront Ashley and my dad. I asked them to meet me at that park, the same one where I found a moment of peace. They arrived, looking guilty as sin, but I held my ground. I laid it out, told them how their actions had shattered my trust, my perception of family and love. Ashley pleaded, my dad tried to apologize, but I needed time. Time to rebuild, time to decide if forgiveness was even on the table. Jasper was right there with me, a silent supporter. He didn't push me to forgive or forget, he just had my back. Days turned into weeks, and I took small steps toward healing. I didn't know if I could ever fully trust them again, but life was too short to be consumed by anger and betrayal. In the end, I thanked Jasper for being my rock, for letting me crash on his couch and lending an ear when I needed it most. Life was still a roller coaster, but I was determined to navigate my own path, away from the wreckage of my past. The chapter of high school ended in chaos, but a new one began with uncertainty, growth, and the promise of a stronger, wiser captain at the helm. Update post. A couple weeks have passed, so here is what happened. Breaking up with Ashley was like ripping off a band-aid, painful at first, but a necessary step towards healing. It hit her hard, and the days that followed were like a storm of emotions. She called and messaged, trying to salvage what was left of our relationship, but I had made up my mind. I couldn't ignore the betrayal, the breach of trust that lingered between us. Ashley's world crumbled, and I felt a pang of guilt seeing someone I cared about drowning in sadness. But I needed to prioritize my own well-being and move forward. It was during this period of heartache that I found myself reconnecting with someone from my past, the girl I had a secret crush on back in high school. Her name was Lily, and she had always been this beacon of positivity. We started hanging out, and as cliche as it sounds, she became my silver lining. Lily was everything I needed, kind, supportive, and incredibly loving. She understood the pain I was going through and offered a shoulder to lean on. It was like discovering a whole new world, one where trust and sincerity were the foundations of a relationship. As days turned into weeks, Lily and I became inseparable. She was my confidant, my partner in crime, and the person who helped me rebuild the pieces of my shattered heart. We shared dreams, fears, and laughter, things that were absent in the toxic remnants of my past. Jasper, always the wise friend, saw the positive change in me. He encouraged the blossoming relationship with Lily, hoping it would be the doorway to a better future. Our late-night conversations shifted from heartbreak to newfound love, and I could feel a weight lifting off my shoulders. However, there was one piece of the puzzle left to address: my dad. He was a constant reminder of the pain and betrayal, a chapter of my life that needed closure. I made the decision to leave home, to cut ties with a person who had shattered my trust and disrupted my sense of family. It wasn't an easy decision, but it was necessary for my own growth and peace of mind. I packed my bags, said my farewells to Jasper, and embarked on a journey to redefine my life. Jasper understood my need for a fresh start, and he wished me the best on my journey. Lily, by my side, gave me the strength to face the unknown. The road ahead was uncertain, but I was determined to shape my own destiny. Life was a roller coaster, but with Lily by my side and the support of true friends like Jasper, I knew I could navigate the twists and turns. As I drove away from the place that held painful memories, I couldn't help but feel a sense of liberation. The future was uncertain, but with Lily and newfound strength, I was ready to face whatever came my way.